Dario, frustrating afternoon, frustrating results. What are your thoughts on that game?
Look, I think second half very, very frustrating, very poor from us. We just weren't there in any duels. The goals we gave away as well, you're never going to win a game of football when we make the mistakes that we did, especially in the second half.
Why did that happen, do you think?
Great question. Yeah, I thought, we didn't start well. The first goal that we conceded, we've dropped too early. We didn't pick up the runners in the box. And then, we've had enough. I think, they had a couple good chances. We also had some really, really good chances as well after 1-1 a few times, just weren't clinical enough. But, 1-1 half-time, we thought, we had good control of the game. Just times when we rushed it, we know the transition threat, so we played into their hands. And then, just second half, it felt like we just didn't come out for the second half at all. They were dominant in duels. They won every second ball. They won every first ball, second ball, third ball. And we just couldn't get anything going. And then I think once we make the mistake for the goal, a few heads go down, and then it was hard to regather ourselves. And then the penalty again, we win the ball, we lose it, we get caught on the wrong side, bring her down, and penalty. So it's just sort of feels a little bit self-inflicted, a lot of the wounds that we're doing to ourselves at the minute.
Did you feel the penalty was a bit soft?
Look, I don't know how it is. I think we deserved it. Got caught on the wrong side, gave the ball away, a little bit of contact. You put yourself then in those positions, so hard to see. But when there's that contact around the back and attackers in the right side, I'd probably ask for it as well.
You mentioned the first half because their keeper made some really good saves. We just needed to be a bit more clinical when those chances came along, didn't we?
Yeah, we had probably the first one of the game fell to us, to Maddie, right in front, one-on-one. The shot, I think keeper makes shot straight at her. Then we obviously concede. Good goal to come back. And then then we had a couple more where we went one-on-one and just weren't able to put it away. But I think it has to be a 90-minute performance. And I thought second 45, just from 45 to 90, we just weren't there.
A 2-week break now before the next league game, and a lot of the players are going to play for their countries now. I guess you're just hoping they'll all come back fit, and then you can regroup and go again for this final part of the season.
Yeah, we have to. Look, we can't make any excuses. It is what it is at the moment. It's up to us now to continue to work hard, and hopefully everyone comes back all right, and we'll get ready for another tough test with Chelsea coming.
And Fran Kirby back today for the last 15 minutes or so. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it is. Someone of her quality to come back. We understand. She's been out for quite a while, 3 months. But I think immediately when she came on, she helped us. Just her calmness, and that obviously she's going to be a little bit rusty, which is completely normal after missing such a long amount of football, and probably didn't come on at the best time when the squad was a little bit. So she helped calm it down a little bit, and when we started to get a little bit of control. But just not good enough from us.
Vicky, a tough one today. What's your initial assessment after that?
It's a difficult one to take. I think the first half we had clear chances. We could have gone 3 or 4-1 into the changing room at half-time. And then the second half is completely different. I think after the penalty, we gave them the game actually, and the mistakes made them win the game. And I think it's difficult when you make mistakes and don't score your chances.
You talk about those mistakes. What was it specifically in the second half that didn't click and allowed them to go on and get the leads?
I mean, the second goal is a bit unlucky, a bit soft in my opinion, from Rachel, that penalty. And then I think the third goal, well, our style of playing has that risk. I think after the second goal and in general in the second half, we weren't connected enough. The structure was a bit over the place, and I think we need to manage the games when the situation becomes difficult mentally, and just be ready to compete. I think it's something that we need to improve.
You talk about managing the game. How are you guys going to be able to do that? Because it's been a tough run of games as of late. So what is the turning point for you guys to be able to do that and achieve it on the pitch?
Well, we need to watch back, and I think there's very important things in a football game, like second balls. I think we need to compete better on duels and just in general managing the game, which is difficult in this league, especially as I said, when you miss the chances in the first half, and then we kind of forget a little bit our style. And I think it's important to stick to it and be together and just push when the game becomes difficult.
And how do you keep that morale and mood high within the changing room as a captain, but also the squad in general, and say, come back after the international break and ready to go again almost?
Well, I actually think the international break comes in a good moment for us because I think we need a bit of switch off, come back with good energy. We're still in a good place on the table. I think still a lot of games to play, and it's about not giving up, coming back from the international game healthy and with energy, and just keep training to improve what we've done.
Like you said, still plenty of games to go after international break. We're still in a very solid position as a team, and a lot more to come from this team.
Yeah, this is football, you have to keep going, you have to train, we have to stick together, and I'm sure that after the international break the girls are going to come with more energy and we'll be back to winning ways.